Okay, so we're at Lebanon Cemetery. It's the second oldest cemetery here in Dadeville, next to Eagle Creek, and we're going to do a walk around, and then we're going to do a short talk with them and interview with them, because there's some old graves here, some people that date back into around the Creek War times and Civil War times. So let's take a walk around the cemetery and check out the second oldest cemetery here around Horseshoe Bend.
All right, and while we're walking around, I'm going to turn on something here. Let's see. So I've turned on the Ghosttube Seer app.
I'll turn on a ghost show.
All right.
Some pictures.
And to the spirits that are here, my name is Jay.
My name is Jennifer.
We're just here visiting with you today. The device in my hand, you can make a picture. And you can show us a picture of yourself, a picture of the time, and the device in Jennifer's hand.
You can speak through, you can use your words.
So if you want to make a picture and then tell us about it, that would be wonderful.
Okay, we're going to So we're here at Lebanon Cemetery. Is there anyone out here that's walking around with us that want to talk? Can you tell me your name?
As we're walking around, look at that, to 1882.
There's some old ones from 1924 to 1929. Is there anyone here from the Hamby family or the Fuller family? The Allens? It's a beautiful resting place. These look like they got broken down. Let's look at the film. In memory of Edmund Purcell, born May 14th, 1884, and died May 23rd, 1884.
Oh.
This is the baby. There are a lot of infant deaths out here. What it seems to be. Can you come through with your name? What's your name?
Yeah.
Okay, we're coming back over here towards the Spraggins. Looks like an older section back over here. Are there anyone here from the Spraggins family?
Colonel B.
That's Company B. 3rd Battalion.
Is that company?
Alabama.
Is that Company B? Okay,
Yeah.
I thought that was.
It says Corporal John Spraggins, Company
Oh, there it
B,
is.
3rd Battalion, Alabama, Reserves, Confederate States of America, 1823 to 1864. Is John Spraggins here? Is this John Spraggins? I think that is him. Do you want to talk to us for just a second? You want to talk to me about the Confederate War?
Can you tell me what this image is?
We're sitting at the foot of John Spraggins. John, are you here? Did you fight in the Confederate War and the Civil War? It says you fought for Company B, the 3rd Battalion, Alabama. Did you get wounded in war? What happened?
Okay, this is a hotel room.
Were you shot? A hotel room.
Fairly modern hotel room. I would say 80s or 90s.
What year is it? What year do you think it is where you're at? Is there a war going on? Is there a war happening? Do you understand that we lost the Civil War? The South lost. Yeah, we lost. And we've been in many wars since then. The year is 2023. Who is the president?
Can you tell us who the president is, or show me? You can put his face on here. I think I heard an Abe.
I've heard Abe a couple of times. Do you think Abe Lincoln is in office?
Do you know after the Civil War, General Grant became president?
General Grant became president after the war. Was a lot of members of your family in the war? Thank you for your service. Is there anyone here that remember before the war? Do you know what it was like here before the war? Why were there so many infant deaths, children's deaths? Was it disease? Did you have problems with Native Americans? With the red sticks? Does anyone have family that fought in the Creek War? Do you remember the Creek War? With Andrew, you remember that? With Andrew Jackson and General Coffee at Horseshoe Bend? Did you fight? Are there any messages that you want to give us to the world? I'm going to walk around and you can talk to us. Or you can show pictures with his device for a few minutes, okay? Okay, let's walk around. There's a lot of older plots out here.
Yes.
If there's anyone that wants us to see their spot, you'll have to come through and guide me. You can talk to me. Okay, I'll try this once. If there's anyone that wants to come through, I'm standing right here by Augustus left. Do you want me to go left or right or straight? Right. What did it say?
I don't know what that is either.
Okay, I'm right.
Hey, if anyone knows what this picture is, comment below. Or at least give us your ideas what it could be.
I'm walking this way. You got to tell me when to stop. What is your last name? Are you down here near the banks or Kingston? Are you down here near the Kingstons? What is your first name? Say it again. What is your first name? What is your last name? Are you a Handy? An Allen? A Howard? There's a David Hamby that's private
First class.
in the U.S. Army World War II. Is it David Hamby here?
1917. So that one there, he was a year old when the Great War started.
These are Hambies. And Easterwood.
There's a lot of military here. Did anyone serve overseas?
Did you serve in World War I or World War II? Yeah, you did? Wow, there's some very old graves out there. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop the ghost talk right now. I'm gonna walk around, but if you wanna follow us around, you can. But you can't go with us when we leave. You have to stay here.
I'd like you guys' comments below on this picture as well.
What is it?
It's really, it's kind of interesting. It's almost like a woman in a dress in the beginning, but there's something in the shadows behind her.
It looks like an 1800s dress.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
But it's such a flamboyant dress. And the person has no face.
Yeah, a lot of these down here are falling in. You know it?
I know, that's...
But they're beautiful. This whole cemetery is beautiful. Francis Mary Hamby, 34th Alabama Infantry. Francis Marion Hamby.
You know, back, you know, in the 1800s, Francis was a common man's name.
Yes, it was. Very common. So, it's saying they went out of town.
Well, that's cool. I still have a little bit of time left in mine. So before we close up, if there's anyone that would like to show a final picture on here,
Or say anything at all, come forth now. It's like I keep hearing voices.
you know, that's the thing. I keep hearing voices on the wind, but on a windy day like this, it could be voices. Yeah, it could be someone a mile down the road. The only thing is the direction I'm hearing is against the wind. Private U.S. Army, World War I. And World War I was also, to the people, we call it World War I, but they knew it as the Great War. All right, so this is going to be our final picture before we close, guys. Let's see what we have here. We're talking about the Great War.
I can't tell what that is.
And this looks like some kind of a brick building, maybe the inside of a prison cell or a, I don't know.
It could be like a Confederate prison, the way the jails used to be.
Almost looks like a medieval prison.
It could be an old one, the way they set up the forts and the old thing.
Well,
Mortar. It could be.
all right, guys. Well, I guess we're going to go ahead and close up. We'll catch you on the next drop.